However, despite the fact that we did come a little bit late, we're certainly making up time in the US. And as you can see from this slide, the first approval of a biosimilar was actually 5 years after the BPCIA first came into force, and that was in 2015. And I am super proud to say that Sandoz was the first company to get a biosimilar approved and launched in the US. And as you can see, each and every year thereafter, we've really seen an acceleration in the number of approvals of products. So the US is really catching up with the rest of the world. And actually now when you look at the approvals, you do see that as a biosimilar would get approved, for example, in Europe or in Japan, you also see approval in that same regulatory cycle in the US. So it really has been an acceleration in terms of biosimilars available in the US. And to date, we have 26 products that are now approved as biosimilars. Now, I have to point out that not all of those biosimilars have actually been launched or commercialized. Actually, we're still only at 16. So we're looking forward to an acceleration of those products actually making it to market as well. Now, with the introduction of biologics, this really did have a profound effect on patients. And myself, I used to work on the innovative side of our industry, and I used to work in the biologics space. And what never failed to impress me was the letters I used to get from patients or from parents of patients who used to share what a profound impact that our medicines had had on their lives. And they really were, in many instances, life-changing. However, these medicines are not inexpensive. And often they're restricted either through a patient's out-of-pocket potential or through payer formularies, so that these products are really restricted or limited to certain patients. So it would come as no surprise then that if we have biosimilars that are available, that this really would open up access to these important medicines to many more patients. We've actually seen this in other parts of the world where we've had products where biosimilars have been introduced. You've really seen an increase in the adoption of use of the biologic overall.